I'll tell you my theories right now. Here's what Sammy told me to do for this video. I asked what I should wear as a costume, and she said, think hippie, new age healing doctor would be best, like a Reiki healer. Now, I don't know exactly what that is. A coworker of mine is super into Reiki, so I just modeled my outfit off of what literally the chicks at the store who sold me these crystals were wearing. And they did Reiki, so you know, same thing. It's very hippie. You gotta admit it here. And I'm assuming that based on this outfit, maybe it's some sort of 70s crime. I don't know. She gave me a few other things that really made me confused, such as, or I could dress as a tennis player or some sort of alien or something. So I have no clue what is to come. So the cool thing about this idea is that I am reacting along to this story with you. We both are just as in this together. So I really didn't read anything. All I know is this outfit. Hi, who is she? And I know that she has incorporated a game of sorts for me, and that I should have alcohol, which I have. So let's get into it today. I think this can be so cool, and let me tell you, researching can be so exhausting. But when I was researching for Sammy, oh, let me tell you, that script that she has to read line by line, oh yeah, I'm excited for that. But for myself, who knows, maybe she was as trolly, maybe she wasn't, because I am feeling this weird outfit, but we will see. So, welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe if you have not already, and let's dive into true crime ASMR blind reading. I'll finish my first drink here since I have two for some reason. Cheers. Oh yeah, groovy. And let me pour my second. Just having a little Riesling here. Full disclosure, I just filmed another wine and crime video, so send help. Oh god, I have to work in the morning. and any mystery in the universe. I feel like that might be a drink already right there, but he doesn't lead anything yet. At first, he thought he might be having a psychotic episode. Fair enough. He decided that what he was having was an energetic impulse, or what he calls an impress. Okay. This is so weird. Okay. So from his newfound knowledge, just wearing this already, I feel I'm in it. But from his newfound knowledge, he left his outwardly successful career as a tennis coach, what I almost dressed up as, and he was actually bankrupt, to create a group called Universal Medicine. Although he has no real scientific or medical qualifications, Benhayon is the head of Universal Medicine and has a team of conventionally trained physicians, physiotherapists, exercise psychologists, naturopaths, and ophthalmologists working with him in the area of esoteric medicine. And I think I may be dressed up as one of those people. I think that's why I'm dressed up. So I'm gonna drink for figuring that out. He quickly grew into a living god and a millionaire, with a sprawling property on the NSW, North Coast in Australia. Oh, should I have an accent? This is why people don't like you, okay? This is why people don't like my channel, okay? Which was paid for by his devoted followers. Okay, I'm just gonna go back up real quick here. Number 1, exploits his followers for economic gain. Drink. You know what? If you're watching this, don't go to sleep. Drink with me. Give me a name. I don't know who she is, but I do have to drink for that because yes. Okay. He was able to prey on people because of his embracing of Western medicine, as well as his own esoteric healing techniques. I feel like I said that right. His wife, Miranda, was actually once a tennis student of his. When she was 14, she started living with him one day a week because apparently he promised that he could get her to Wimbledon, and this soon turned into a full-time living arrangement. Ew. Miranda claims that her mother agreed to this, but her mother admittedly disagrees. Good. So Miranda and her mother hadn't spoken for 12 years, and it was unclear when the romantic relationship started, but it is clear he's a predator. I'm pretty sure we drink to that. 1 second here, 1 second. That's drink number 2. I think she did this in order for me. God bless Sami Samples. Go check out her video. I torture that woman. Not really, actually. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the beliefs of Serge. It might be Sergey, I could be wrong. And his most devout followers. She said devoted, I said devout, whatever. So Serge teaches that we are all constantly watched by alien-like creatures that eventually shape our lives. Ew. I don't do cults, so this is weird for me. Okay. These creatures are described as having a mid-gray colored body, long fingers, and they are all 9 feet also claims that he has intimate knowledge of alien physiology. He says that humans are the only beings who have extra limbs. Okay. He is quoted to have said, I can't believe I'm reading this right now, in other planets, they don't have arms and legs. They don't need to eat. Okay. Apparently, these aliens can strike at any time. But you're more likely to be a victim of an alien attack if you drink alcohol. Sami told me to do it in the script. I swear to God, she wants me to get attacked. That's what she wants. If an alien with no feet came up to me, I'd just poke it and make it fall over. So he believes that the stems and organs of the body are centers of energy, and any illness or disease within the body are because of ill choices made throughout one's life. He preaches that most of us are living in the lower spheres of negative energy, thinking the wrong thoughts, feeling the wrong feelings, eating the wrong foods. I'm gonna have to drink for that soon, aren't I? Listening to the wrong music, reading the wrong books, exercising the wrong way, having sex the wrong way, and sleeping at wrong times. Okay. He believes that if these things are changed, then their negative energies can be replaced by fiery energies. Really? Or fiery energies, yeah. Guy Fieri energy. I'm reading that wrong. My dog thinks I'm insane. He also believes you can clear your energy by having universal medicine symbols by your bed, or by listening to music created by musicians close to the dude, his wife and son, to name a few. Okay, so you can only listen to that family's tunes. If it's all country, I'm out. You better have different genres in there. He thinks you can replace your negative energy also by buying and using eye pillows, breast massage cream, herbal elixirs, and teas that are created and sold by Universal Medicine. Of course. Sips wine. I'm gonna pretend Sami told me to do it this time. He has held book burning ceremonies, okay, and publicly grades his followers on the amount of light and darkness inside of them, causing guilt and shame within the members. How would he know? But okay. He calls himself an ascended master, and he believes that everyone is reincarnated thousands of times, and he believes in his reincarnations. He has learned everything it takes to be an ascended master. Okay. I mean, his credentials already, how can you not agree, right? Other rules that he imposes on his followers are that they are in bed by 9 and are up by 3. So let's just sip that. I mean, I didn't drink because of that. I know he made them eat different things and all that. Okay. Also, women are not allowed to play tennis because, of course, if women play tennis, it's the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life. I'm sorry, my laugh is so loud, and I just almost burst my eardrum. Thanks, Sami. So stupid. If women play tennis, then their right ovary becomes more powerful than the left. That's so stupid. Okay. He forbids dairy. I don't know why that one got me. He forbids on his sleeping schedules and that he thinks he has special powers. Okay. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Where is this? Where was I? Okay. Not only are these rules being placed on adults, but children as well. A baby as young as 10 months old was admitted to the hospital after being placed on a universal medicine diet. Yeah, you should. That's annoying. Like that poor kid. His followers pay large amounts of money for the treatments that he has invented. Chakra puncture. What a word. Chakra puncture. And esoteric breast massage, to name a few. He also claims that he can treat victims of sexual assault with a pelvic realignment, a technique reminiscent of the treatments that Larry Nassar used to give to the U.S. women's gymnastics team, which put him in jail. Larry Nassar technique. Excuse me. Ew. Not only does he believe he can cure sexual assault and rape survivors with these re-traumatizing techniques, yeah, I looked it up, but he also basically blames their past lives for their assaults. An interesting kind of victim blaming that is heartbreaking. Various news outlets, I'm getting like buckled into it. Because again, I'm literally reacting with you guys. Various news outlets have reached out to ex-members' families to understand what it was like to live with members of this cult. Oh, I can't get over that thing. A woman named Kasha said that her mom was completely taken over by the cult. She would walk around the house burping loudly, saying that she was burping out bad spirits. The woman's husband said that he used to drive her to the meetings, not knowing that this would ruin all of their lives. Keisha said that she just completely went up in the clouds, and it was as if her whole brain had been switched off and replaced by Serge's techniques. Yeah. Matt Sutherland was interviewed by 7 News in Australia, and he said that he had lost mostly women, had become richer and more powerful. Esther crossed paths with Benhayon in 2005 when she was feeling exhausted and run down. She decided to book a session with him. It was a little strange that the appointment was in his home, but people have home offices, she thought, and didn't worry about it. What she did worry about was that the first thing he said to her was, "I think we should do an ovarian reading, and your ovaries will tell me things." After that meeting, she knew he was a predator. She became obsessed with exposing him and universal medicine's power to her, because that's, if somebody, I just drink. If you're drinking with me, just drink. So with Esther's help, I think I'm saying that wrong, but with Esther's help, a court found in 2018 that universal medicine was a socially harmful cult, and that Benhayon was a charlatan who had made fraudulent healing claims, that he had indecently touched clients, that he had an indecent interest in girls as young as 10 who stayed in his house. But this appears to be some kind of slap on the wrist or a PSA by the Australian court system, because he's still practicing today and has moved to the UK, where he has over 200 followers. Shook. In 2019, the Australian Tax Office forced the College of Universal Medicine to relinquish almost $600,000 in donations because of the 2018 ruling. His website is still up, and he is obviously still accepting new followers. They also have a whole page dedicated to why they are not a cult, called "Why It Is Quite Clear That Unimed Is Not a Cult," with about 18 bullet points, with the last one saying, "The best way to find out if Unimedi is a cult is to come to one of our meetings." Sneaky, sneaky. Sammy told me to say that. So he's like a major pedophile, and he's practicing medicine, and he's doing like internal massage. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. In summary, some dude that used to be from Australia, the biggest cult leader there, is reincarnated Leonardo da Vinci, has healing properties that don't work and that can probably just make you more sick, weird ways of living, burping out your evil spirits and listening to your ovaries, and aliens live amongst us, and there's certain ways that you can make sure they don't come near you. Wow. That is not what I thought I'd be reading. Honestly, when I had heard this was my outfit, I was assuming that it was some like groovy, weird, I don't know, 70s thing where there was like maybe a robbery or murder at a weird Reiki thing, not cult leader, pedophile, stealing people's money, insane weirdness. So thank you for the ride, Sammy. That was actually a lot of fun, even though the story was funny, then creepy, then really creepy.